Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. There was a breaking news on Hot Wall Street earlier today. The former Mayor Will Flanagan was stabbed and stabbed in the neck, um, face, and chest. And he was actually rushed to the hospital and with serious conditions, um, but stable. So I'm going to show you some pictures from the scene. So there is the share some pictures from the scene. So there's pictures from the scene where that Mayor Will Flanagan, when multiple 911 calls had came in to had came in. So Mayor Will Flanagan sustains serious, but and but the stab wounds are not that bad. So I'm hoping that Mayor Will Flanagan will actually be okay. I mean, this is this is what happens. Okay, um, this is what happens when you ignore. Okay, uh, you know what goes on here in the city. Okay, Mayor Will Flanagan was an attorney, and he was my former boss from Stop and Shop. So prayers go out to Mayor Will Flanagan and his family, which is I know very well. Mayor Will Flanagan used to be a supervisor, uh, um, at a manager at Stop and Shop. Okay, and Stop and Shop in Fall River. His father uh, was a former police officer that died several years ago. He was a police captain, actually a police lieutenant. I'm sorry, and I know his mother. I know his mother very well. Will has Will has a great you know potentials in here in the city of Fall River. So and Coogan, it's just I mean you know Coogan, Mayor Paul Coogan overlooks this stuff. Okay, and this is what goes on because Mayor Paul Coogan overlooks this stuff. Now look what just happened to the former mayor. Okay, closing up the Cosmopolitan shop, closing it up, and robbed and stabbed like this. You know what I'm saying? Now look at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty sad that that this happened. You know, uh, the former mayor, what is also an attorney too, as well. So there was several people was arrested in this. Several people arrested, but you know how it goes with the courts. Innocent until proven guilty. Uh, innocent until proven guilty. So there's an active investigation on this case, and I'll be watching this case very slow. I'll be watching this case as closely and see what unfolds and see what the investigators find, see if they find any more. Uh, and I just want to keep you guys. I just want to keep you guys update on on this case, and I want to keep you guys updated, and also give you guys the accurate information as it comes. So let's see here. Yeah, former Mayor Will Flanagan was stabbed in the face and neck and chest while leaving his Cosmopolitans. There was in the picture over here, you can see there's one guy being arrested. He's in handcuffs. He's in handcuffs. So yeah, so there's basically one guy here on this side. Right here on this side here. So he was arrested. Yeah, it's happened right over there. So yeah, it's a shame. I always said, okay, and I always said this, okay, the crime in this city is getting worse, and Mayor Paul Coogan doesn't understand that. Okay, he don't understand. Okay, how bad it is out there. Okay, he don't understand. Look what just happened to the former mayor. Okay, a guy with a loving family. Okay, used to be my boss, my former boss. Okay, from Stop and Shop. Okay, Will Flanagan is a good friend of mine. So, like I said, whoever did this to him, okay, should get the key. I'm just saying, they should get the key thrown away. Okay, they should be no bail. There should be no bail for this individual. Okay, whoever did this to him. Okay, there should be no bail at all whatsoever. So yes, so Corey Reynolds, yeah, I agree. We need to pray for him. Yeah, and his family. Man, Mayor Wolf Flanagan was my old boss. You know what I'm saying? He was a great supervisor for Stop and Shop. Um, you know, what do you mean? Who cares, John? Why? Yeah, who cares about his political views? I'm going to tell you this, okay? Stuff like this, John Wyatt, you shouldn't even be saying, okay? Because Wolf Flanagan was my boss, okay? And let me tell you, okay, Wolf Flanagan is a great guy, great attorney, okay? He has a loving family and everything. And let me tell you this, okay? And his father was a police officer, okay? And so Will Flanagan was a great guy, upstanding citizen in this community. And and let me tell you something. Will Flanagan is a Republican, okay? So I mean, he's an upstanding guy. Okay, he loves Trump. He loves, and but like I said, whoever did this to him, they deserve to be put in jail and they deserve the key thrown away. Okay, but but several people got arrested. So, there is also an active investigation going on, and I mean, man, Paul Coogan, okay, if we tell him this, he'll tell you that there's nothing going on. But look what just happened. There's proof right here that stuff happens here in the city of Fall River. And and Mayor Paul Coogan ignores this. Okay. They ignore this all the time. Okay. Mayor Paul Coogan ignores this. All right. So I'm just telling you how things are. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but I hope he's well and be okay. So sad to look like he was a Democrat and changes his. And well, I mean, yeah, he's a Republican because yes, he's a Republican. So and but that doesn't give anybody, the right to go out there and and stab people or rob them. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't give anybody the right to do that. Okay? And we always said, and I've said this many times, that this city is not safe at all. This city is not safe. It's not. And I'm going to say it again. It's not safe. Okay? It's not safe for anybody's family. Okay? So I'm just saying, I'm just stating the facts. Okay? Because look what just happened to the former mayor. You know what I'm saying? Of Fall River. Will Flanagan's an upstanding citizen in this community. Okay? It was also my boss. Okay? My heart is broken because of what happened to him. Okay? He's my boss. He's my former boss from Stop and Shop. Okay, used to be my the manager, the manager of Stop and Shop. And it's pretty sad that this stuff happened. Yeah, and it's pretty sad. You know what I'm saying? My heart is broken. My heart is broken over this. Okay, and prayers need to be and prayers need to be to go out to the former mayor. Um, you know, um, Regardless, this is sad. Okay, our city. Okay, our city, because of the mayor that we have now. Okay, because of the mayor that we have now, is letting all this go. Okay, all this stuff that's just happened. Okay, nobody deserves to be stabbed, okay, or robbed here in our community. Okay, nobody. Okay, regardless. Okay, and this is why people don't want to bring business. Right. This is why people don't want to bring business, because of stuff like this. I mean, if I didn't live in Massachusetts and I didn't know about what was going on here, and I find out what was going on here, do I want to really open up a business over here? No, I don't. I wouldn't. And and I wouldn't even move here. You think for a fact that tourism is going to come here? No, it's not. And we've all been saying this, okay? You can't bring tourism in here when you got crime going on here in the city of Fall River. And how many times I'm going to say it? I've said it when I ran for city council. I've said it. I've said it many times. Go back to my videos. I've said it many times. That there is a lot of crime going on here. Look, I mean, you could see it for yourself. I got it posted up there. Okay, I got it posted up there. You can see it for yourself. And I mean, come on, people, open your eyes and see it for yourself. You see it right there for yourself. And I've been and I've been talking about this. I talked about this a lot. I've talked about this a lot. We have a problem with crime in this city. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have a problem. We have a problem with crime in this city. And we have to this has to be resolved before anything. Okay? I mean, look at it. I mean, this is something. I mean, the city's not safe at all. Look. I mean, it is. This is sad. I mean, Jessica Machado was live regarding Will Flanagan's broadcast just ended. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's pretty sad though. But look at, I mean, do you really want? Okay. Do you really want this stuff happening? I mean, look at it. I mean, this place is total a mess. Fall River is a mess. Your families are not safe. Okay, I mean, nobody's safe. Okay. I mean, nobody in Fall River is safe anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys want to take a look at this? Go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have a lot to think about. Okay. We have a lot to think about Fall River. Okay. We do. And we do. We have a lot to think about. And Fall River is a war zone. Okay. Fall River is a war zone, and we have to. Thank you. So yes, so Fall River is a war zone, and it will always be a war. It's going to be a war zone if we don't step up and do something about this. Okay, because I mean we have to come together, because now look at it. We got our former mayor Will Flanagan was stabbed. It's a breaking news. Okay, I broke this news. I was on the bus when I took the picture. Okay, I took these pictures on the bus. I did. John Wyatt Truth. Oh, yeah. So I mean, I took these pictures, okay, on the bus, okay. I didn't know what was going on, okay, at the time until I said that I would update it, but now I did update it, okay. Now it was it was the breaking news. Now it's former Mayor Wolf Flanagan updated and was stabbed in the neck, stabbed in the face and chest. Okay, so and I did take him and post them up. So just wanted to let you guys know, what's going on. So this is right here on Fall River Media News. This is accurate information that's going on. So it is accurate information. And be on Wednesday. I'll try to find some more updates on Mr. Flanagan, and I'll try to try to find him out. I mean, I'll try to find some more updates on this and this situation, because so now we are in a active investigation on the former Mayor Wolf Flanagan that was stabbed on Hot Wall Street, Cosmopolitan. He was robbed, stabbed in the neck, face, and chest. So it's all right there, and but I'm also going to check on and see. The school department, the Fall River School Committee is currently in executive session. Please stand by. Yeah, well, I will. So it's in executive session. See what's going on here. I'm looking for a video I need to share. Yeah, so I'm looking. So I am really looking at this. Oh, hey, bud, I tried to message you and comment on your post, but tell what happened. Oh, thank you, Corey Reynolds. I appreciate it very much. I thank you very much. They got a lot going on here now. Breaking this news information that was on Hot Wall Street. So I'm putting it up on Facebook. So it's a tragedy. Fall River is a big, huge it's a tragedy, and we are never gonna. I'm gonna tell you that we are never, never going to get tourism. People see this, they're not gonna want to bring business into the city, because of this stuff, all right. I wouldn't want to open up a business here and get robbed. I wouldn't want to. You see what's going on here? You see what's going on here? And you people vote for the same people all the time. Thinking that you're going to get a different result. Okay? It's time to make a change. Get out there and vote on November 4th. Okay? I don't even want to. Yep. If Mayor Paul Coogan wins, believe me, I will be out there, okay, protesting for him to resign from office. Okay? I will be protesting myself. Okay? Because, you know something, Mayor Paul Coogan does not care about our city. Look what's happened. Okay? I'm showing this to you guys. Look what is happening. Okay? The mayor of Fall River has a lot of pull. Okay? He could actually do something about this. Okay? The mayor of Fall River could actually do something about this. Okay? He can. Okay? He came up with $18,000 for e-bikes for the cops, and I'm sure he can come up with more money to put more police officers on a street. I know he could staff our police officers. He came up with $18,000, didn't he, for e-bikes? So why didn't he come up with? Why can't he come up with more money to staff the police department? Okay, because he won't. Okay, he won't. Like he's covered up a lot of other things too. Okay, all right, with the sexual stuff at Durfee High School, right? The security guards going by marijuana. Okay, at the marijuana dispensary. Sexual harassment, sexual assaults at Durfee High School. $10 million lawsuit. Mayor Paul Coogan does not know how to run this city. Okay? He don't at all. And it's sad. Okay? It is sad. All right? It is sad. I mean, where is the people? The people. Okay? Are we supposed to be in fear of stuff that goes on here in our city? We got to. I work out in the community. Okay, I work out in the community and pay my taxes. Okay, I deserve better than this. That's why I urge you guys, get out there and vote November 4th. Vote for Boomer Amroll for mayor. Vote for Colin Dias for school committee. Vote for Ricky Tiff for city council. Let's start making changes in our election. This is what's going to keep on happening. Okay? And you know something? And if Mayor Paul Coogan does get elected again, this is going to keep on happening. Okay? Until you people decide to make a change in this community. I'm 100% for the people. Boomer Amaral, that's running for mayor, he's also 100% for the people. Let's take our city back and let's make it a safer city for the people to live. Mayor Paul Coogan doesn't care about us. Boomer Amaral does care about us. And he even said it. He does care about us. So let's start taking our city back and making it a better place to live. And start locking these people up. Be part of the solution. That's all you got to do. Let's be part of the solution. You have to be part of the solution. Being part of the solution is great. Okay. I mean, it is pretty sad that my good friend, okay, was stabbed. It's so sad. My good friend. Oh, it is, man. I don't. I just don't understand this stuff that goes on. Okay. I really don't. But I want to be sure that that I hope the mayor's okay, and I want to be sure that the mayor's okay, and well, you got Colin Dias for yeah. So Colin Dias, he's running for school committee, and and I really like to also um, check on. Let's see here, Fatima. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys, man. Appreciate all your prayers and stuff. That's going on. Appreciate it all. You know, it's a sad, it's a sad situation, and and I just don't understand it. Uh, you know, um, what's going on? I just don't understand. What was the motive behind it? You know what I'm saying? So, as the investigation, moves forward, because it's an active investigation now. You know what I'm saying? And it's an active investigation. You know, and it's sad. I mean, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? When you have, I mean, the guy's a businessman, okay, and they go and stab him in the neck and in the face, and then they stab him in the chest. My good friend, okay, Will Flanagan's been a great guy, okay, and you know something, I've known his family for a very long time, you know, and this man doesn't deserve this, okay. Actually, nobody deserves it, okay. I don't care who you are. All right. I don't care if you're a politician. I don't care if you're, just somebody that owns a business on the street. Nobody deserves to be attacked, stabbed, or stabbed in the face or in the chest or in the neck. Nobody deserves that. Okay. Nobody. Okay. At all. And you know something? We're never going to move this. With Mayor Paul Coogan in office, we are never, ever going to move this city forward. Unless you guys vote for Boomer Amro for mayor, okay? Unless you vote for Boomer Amro for mayor, then we can get the city moving, okay? Yeah, nobody deserves it, not even a robot laugh out loud. No, well, I mean, true, you know what I'm saying? You know, People talk about tourism in the city. Okay, people talk about more business in the city. Okay, look at it. Okay, look what just happened in this city. So, as I said, when you have when you have a former mayor, that's big news. That is big news when you have a former mayor was stabbed here in the city of Fall River on Hotwell Street. Okay, that is big news. And let me tell you something. Everybody loves Will Flanagan. Okay, Will Flanagan is a upstanding citizen in this community. Okay, when he was the mayor of the city of Fall River, I helped him clean up. We helped him clean up. He bought everyone pizza. Okay, everyone. So, do you think that Mayor Paul Coogan's going to do that? No. Okay. Unfortunate. No. It's pretty sad that all this has to happen. It's sad. Well, yeah, Mayor Paul Coogan in an executive session in the school department now. Wow. Yeah. Executive sessions. Yeah, I mean, what is up with this executive session in the school department? I mean, wow. Uh, guys, gonna give you guys the weather in a little bit tonight. So you can look and see what's good in the morning. Uh, I'm just trying to find something. Yeah. Let's see something here. Okay. It's not safe for anybody's. No, it's not. It's not safe for anybody's. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. There's one person was arrested. Let me see if I can pull it up on here and see. Yeah, you can see it right there. One person was arrested. I got that person right there. That person right there was arrested. So we don't know if he was in connection. Hello, Alfonso Hathaway. Hello. We don't know if he was in. Hello, I'm doing Hathaway. We don't know if this guy here was, involved with this murder, but I mean, with this attack on former Mayor Will Flanagan. So we don't know if he had something to do with it, but there is an active investigation. Several people were arrested in this Several people was arrested. So I mean, you know how that goes. Innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. They could detain them. They could ask them questions, but they can't hold them because no evidence, unless there was a eyewitness at the scene, seeing what happened. You know what I'm saying? So unless somebody pointed him out and said, yeah, well, he's the one. You know what I'm saying? So unless somebody did, you know what I'm saying? I mean, possibility. That's one. Two, there's cameras around. So I mean, how stupid could the guy be? You know what I'm saying? When you got cameras around. So if you pull the cameras, you can see that you can see this, you can see it, because O'Flanaan's got cameras in the back, in the front of the building, and then in the back of the building, and in the front of the building. Okay, so I mean, multiple 911 calls. Actually, multiple 911 calls came in. I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I cannot believe what happened to him either myself. Will Flanagan is a popular person. Right, he is. Yeah, he is. He's a popular person. Knowing that stuff like this is happening. So I'm going to give you guys the. I'm going to open up another tab. This will be my fourth tab. I'm going to go get the weather now. There. I'm going to get the weather now. So I don't want that. I'm just looking for the weather app. I don't know how this happened. Oh, let's see. Weather. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's your weather for tonight. Let's see here. What we got here? Tonight, mostly cloudy, fall over mass at 8 p.m., 55. Monday, today, 66, 37. Tomorrow, it's going to be 62 to 50. Wednesday, it's going to rain 70%, 63, 50. Thursday, Friday, 59 to 40. Friday, 57 to 49. It seems like 49. Saturday, 56. 41. Sunday 55.40. Monday again 55.07. So that's your weather for from Fall River Media News. I will update your weather tomorrow afternoon. So too as well. So and let me see if we have. Let's see. I heard that the Patriots won, so I want to check that out. So I heard the Patriots won. Let me see. Patriots. The Patriots. Sports. See what's going on with sports. Sports. All right, what we got here for sports? Online sports. Sports battling signups. No. All right, just sports. Let me see. Sports clips. Let me see. Looking for sports. Let's see if I can find it down here. All right, just can't find it there. Let's see sports. All right, let's see here. What games do we have here? I'm looking for sports. I know the New England Patriots won, but I just got to find out the score. Somebody told me that the Patriots won. Oh my NFL 49ers. Let's see. Field goal 14. Schedule of games. Yeah, we got some scheduled games going on here. There's some scheduled games going on here. Let me see this. LA Rams, Jacksonville, LA 35, 7, Las Vegas, Kansas City, Kansas 31, Carolina, New York Jets, Miami, Cleveland, New England Patriots, Tennessee, New Orleans, Philadelphia, New York Giants, and well, let's see. Let's see what this is about. Oh, LA Chargers, Green Bay, Detroit, Washington, Dallas. Wow. There it is right there. You know, that's your sports right there. Yeah, I know you have been working. Thanks for telling me on that you've been working. I get it. Hey, I have been walking the streets from Fall River, Massachusetts since I was 10 years old, but now I am 46. Never had been a problem with anyone. Well, you know something, let me tell you something. Fall River, okay? Fall River is bad, okay? And when you have did you see the school committee being someone was trying to walk and Mayor Coogan tried to shut him down? No, I'm going to go to that right now. That's crazy. Let me see. I mean, we have the school committee going. School committee. Check it out, man. I'll find out where the school committee is in. Oh, still in executive session. I don't understand. Why is this at executive session? I don't understand this. Why is this school committee on executive sessions? I mean, this is ridiculous. How can the public hear what's going on when you have this, when Mayor Paul Coogan has got this on executive session? The Fall River School Department is live. So what is the problem with this? He is on executive session. This is I did hit it, but it's on executive session. So I don't understand why this is on executive session. See again, okay? What is Mayor Paul Coogan hiding? You know what I'm saying? Why does he always want to do a executive session? This is total ridiculous. Yeah, executive session. Look at that, huh? Wonderful. Great. Oh my God. This is like total ridiculous. Up on these executive sessions. Yeah. That's former Mayor Wolf Flanagan right there. You know, always does, always does live videos and stuff. You know.
But that's all right. We're gonna blame it on the rain because the rain don't mind. And although it might be raining outside, I'll tell you where it's not raining. That's on Cosmopolitan and its pricing, because we got the pricing that cannot be beat. Lowest pricing in the area. We work hard at making sure that we bring to you, the customer, the best deals around, the best pricing around. And when their CEO is standing in the rain to make a point, you know we're talking facts. Brass tacks facts, Jack. That's what we're talking here. So, folks, we got a great menu for you this week, whether it's ground, eighths, quarters, ounces, halves. We have everything. Not everybody has all the weights that we have. We have every weight you can think of. And we got a price point and product for everybody. Whether it's high tack, mid tack, low tack, pricing, whatever you want, we can.
Yeah, Wolf Flanagan. Great businessman too. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Picture of him over there with the wrestling. Yeah, this is stuff that Will likes to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think executive sessions is because they left to go home. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's Will Flanagan. Yeah. Yeah. People are crazy, man.
We literally just had to go home.
Well, it's the Democrats that took away the benefits, but go ahead.
Because everybody came into my grocery store. I work at Walmart.
That's not a shocker. Walmart people ain't the smartest, but you guys do honest work, so I appreciate you.
Everybody came into Walmart, bum rushing, stealing, like filling up buggies, running out the store, like just putting all the groceries in their cart because he want to cut off motherfucking food stamps.
Oh,
again,
geez.
That's the Democrat that did that. The Democratic shutdown.
Also, was the Democrats.
Also, it's the Democrats sending a shit ton of money to a bunch of illegals and a bunch of people who don't actually need it compared to the American citizens that do need it, is why we ran out of funds So
Is this the same orange dude that y'all voted for to be in presidency? Like, isn't this the same dude, the same Lorax man y'all voted for? Like, y'all, this shit is crazy. They literally had to, like, evacuate all of the employees at my job to the back because everybody came in stealing.
that just sounds like a culture.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm just going to leave it on this picture right here. So I'm just going to leave it right there in that picture right there. So that way you people can actually see, what's going on. I think the executive sessions are okay. I don't know what time it starts. The executive sessions and this stuff, going on here in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is like Selfast. This all this stuff went up on YouTube, on Facebook, because again, people love Flanagan. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people love Flanagan. Okay, he's an upstanding citizen. Okay, upstanding guy. He's a lawyer, owns a business. You know what I'm saying? And also he actually, you know what? And also he was a prosecutor too. Wow. So I mean, and he also was a prosecutor. So I mean, yeah, he was assistant prosecutor too. Wow, outstanding. Yeah, he was a prosecutor. Yeah, he was. Would be. He worked for. He also worked for the DA's office. Yeah. Stuff, man. I'm telling you. What else is going on? Oh, by the way, the mayor debate. Oh, yeah, I gotta look that up. Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
As well is we have a $10 million lawsuit, and we're not able to ask any questions within any medium because it's not on the agenda. I would just like an update as to when this will be placed on the agenda in any form, so we as a committee, never mind the public, but even just us as a committee can ask our questions as well so we can find out. And I don't believe there has been anything in terms of a public statement that's been given to the public as well, so that's
Colin, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Hey, Jordan,
before I was
please,
so
your
rudely
time is
interrupted.
up.
Okay.
Your time is up. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Mr. Dias, I don't believe that's on the agenda. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Aguirre?
I think it's incumbent upon us to at least acknowledge the fact that if somebody in citizen input time had a question relative to a lawsuit, I don't think anyone can actually say that it didn't get filed like we've been doing for several months, including Corporation Counsel. So I think it's incumbent upon somebody to at least acknowledge the fact that whether we can't talk about it, whether we're doing something about it, but the public deserves to know something from the superintendent of schools
Yeah.
and probably the vice chair, because the chairman should abstain from it because his brother's named in it. So we're not looking to get into the details, but somebody should just make a statement relative to what's going on and how we're going to proceed. Please do, someone.
Mayor, if I could respond.
Yeah, Mr. Saad?
With respect to the lawsuit that was filed in Superior Court, I did have a conversation today with Attorney Rumsey, and he has submitted to me a letter that I will read. Actually, it was an email. As you're aware, the city of Fall River was recently sued with a lawsuit filed by the plaintiff, Carla Cruz. A responsive pleading is due within 20 days. I have not yet decided who will be representing the city on the case, but will let you know once a decision is made. In the meantime, I strongly recommend that the school committee refrain from any discussion, publicly or in executive session, of the allegations contained in this lawsuit. The school committee should not be taking any action or making any statements that could compromise the city's legal position or inadvertently impact the defense of the lawsuit. That's the response that I received today. And I also had a conversation with Attorney Rumsey, who mentioned that this would not be the appropriate time for him to advise the committee as to anything concerning the lawsuit. It had just been served, and decisions are being made at the present time as to who will be handling the lawsuit.
Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Aguirre?
So just to clarify, Attorney Assad, thank you for the information from Corporation Counsel. Can you please clarify for the public and as well as the edification of the committee whether one of the reasons to go into executive session would be strategy with respect to any pending litigation? Is that one of the reasons to go into executive session?
That is one of the reasons that you can go into executive session, yes.
Yes. So part of the frustration of members of the committee is that for months now, we've been asking the chair to actually put this on an executive session agenda item, which is legal, as Attorney Assad just said, so that we can actually listen to strategy with respect to potential litigation. What we've been told is, oh, there's no litigation filed, even though it was filed. And then, oh, we're going to wait a little while. It's not coincidence that we're just kicking this can down the road. But at the end of the day, make no mistake about it, this committee has been served a lawsuit, whether it's large or small, and one of the reasons to go into executive session is to discuss pending litigation. Now that we have pending litigation, we're just going to keep on waiting for Alan Rumsey to make statements, but not come here before us and not meet with us. To me, that's quite unacceptable. And I think we should put it on the agenda for the next meeting so we can have a discussion, which is legally an option for a committee or for any committee to go into executive session, as Attorney Assad just said. Thank you. I yield.
Okay. Next up is the subcommittee updates. First up is the evaluation subcommittee by Mrs. Pereira. Okay, so we'll get the update at the next meeting. Okay, thank you, Ms. Pereira. How about the special education, alternative education, and early childhood subcommittee, Mr. Aguirre?
Can I just ask a question on the first one?
Go ahead.
Is anything from that on this agenda, from the evaluation committee?
I believe the item is on the agenda.
But we're not going to get a report.
Well, not right, she's not ready for
Can
the
I,
report.
it's not about, excuse me, not about being ready. The meeting was changed to a different time. I tried to make it, we all know this. Bobby ran the meeting. So I'm not throwing Bobby under the bus. I don't know if he's prepared, but I can't give a debrief on a meeting I wasn't at.
Mr. Bailey?
I know what he said, and I received the documents, but Bobby actually chaired that meeting. Thanks.
If I can speak.
Go ahead, Mr. Bailey.
Yeah, so as me and Mr. Dias present in the meeting, we discussed the current process that we're using for the superintendent's evaluation. In addition to that, we just had a discussion based on where we're currently at and where the superintendent is currently at in her position and the length that she's been in her position and what the evaluation would look like this year. There's a few things I know we wanted to bring back to the committee, and I believe they should be on the agenda for a vote tonight to make sure everything was good. There was only 2 items on the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Aguirre, the update on your committee, please.
So we had a special ed, alternative ed, and early college subcommittee. Just going to give a quick summary. First item was the People Incorporated contract, which I think was for discussion only, but it was a twofold discussion. First up was the $19,000, $18,000 contract that the school district had with People Incorporated for approximately 6 weeks of the first 6 weeks of the school year. 2 staff were paid to work 40 hours in RPA. They'll basically they wanted to summarize some of the work from the prior year. So this 19,000, I'm still a little confused on exactly what we got for that 19,000, but ultimately at the end of the day, we decided, the administration decided there'll be no partnership with People Incorporated this school year. So that 18,000 was for a little bit of planning, I think a survey or a Google Doc to get some information from the students, but there will be no partnership this year with People Inc., and the work that was needed is going to be done by in-house staff. Second was data was presented and a discussion occurred with the RPA principal and administration of the school district. The principal explained where they were related to scheduling and a few other changes. I think it was a good, solid discussion had by all three members of the subcommittee as well as the administration. Third up was a request for the current status as well as a discussion of the 25-26 plan related to early childhood. The superintendent indicated that they were not ready to present with the 25-26 plan. The chair indicated that it will be tabled for 30 days so that we can get a plan where we're heading in the 25-26 school year with a few additional questions, so we look forward to that coming up soon. Fourth up, the special ed director presented on special ed strategies. This is a DESE contracted service with special ed strategies. Mrs. Obenchain is working hard creating an action plan. She's meeting with DESE. A lot of districts have to do this, and she'll be reporting back out to the committee. A lot of detailed information was presented and that was shared with the full committee on the separate cover. The Walker report is also a part of this project where we have brought in a consultant to discuss some of the options for special education. We tabled that until the next month as well, because that's all part of the action plan related to the special ed strategies contract. And Mrs. Obenchain and the superintendent and those in attendance did a good job explaining where we're at, where we're going. And one of the big takeaways was the fact of how many resources have been provided to our special education department in the last couple of years. So kudos to everybody on the committee and the administration for making special education a priority. But as we know...
Okay. So I want to make a comment on this because Kevin Agia, okay, brings up some really good points. I'm saying he does, and because he was the one that basically came out with what happened in the school department. Okay, he's the one that came out with it, Kevin Agia. And it's so he makes a good valid points.
And the data is indicating we still have a tremendous amount of issues still going on there. So special education has to be a priority, and we're looking forward to the next meeting in 30 days. With that, I yield. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aguirre. Next up is item number 6, the superintendent's report. Dr. Curley.
Thank you.
Kevin
I want to start tonight just
makes
talking
a
a little
good.
bit about
Kevin
fire
Agia
safety in
makes
schools.
makes a
A
good
couple of
point.
weeks ago, following the first month of fire safety drills and walkthroughs of our buildings, there was a report coming out of the fire department. I think it was during a radio interview that the department is looking more critically at some aspects of fire safety in schools, and shared that we were collaborating and that we had been responsive to some feedback, and that we were
Well, she brings up a good point too about fire safety, having fire drills at school. Yeah, she brings up a good point with that too. So let's see what's going on with this.
fixing some things. So then there were some questions about, what exactly are you fixing in the Fall River Public Schools? So I wanted to share some of the things that are being presently addressed, and then we'll be sharing a more comprehensive list, but these are just some of the samples. So at Cuss, following some repairs, the horns and strobes in the school are all functioning properly. There was a faulty smoke detector over at Fonseca that that had been repaired or replaced. We had an issue at Viveris with something like system software that needed to be updated. That has been resolved. So basically, in addition to all of the drills that are going on at schools, we have to do them quarterly. We just finished up those first quarter ones in that first month of school. fire department is doing walks of our schools and just identifying some things that we need to address. Sometimes it's something that's addressed just.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just walk through the school, see what needs to be addressed, at the school. But I mean, the superintendent makes a good valid point. She has a valid point there, but I'm just going to go on with some of the stuff, that's happening here. So. Joshua Silva. That's most of the people that was there. So yeah. We're missing everything he was saying. Yeah. Mayor Paul Coogan. Mayor Paul Coogan needs to resign. That's all I have to say.
To the NBA.
City Council Thursday, October 16th. They had the debates. Let's see if we can listen to some of the debates. See what these people do around the corner? I mean, come on, man. All over the nation, man. This is what people do. This is actually what people do all over the nation.
Holy! You guys see that? Oh!
What just happened?
Oh, against the. Oh, the cops are coming out. Oh, they're getting them.
This is what happens all around the nation.
Everybody knows who he is.
Oh!
What just happened?
All against the.
We want our team to work with us to do what's best. All right. It's the last question, and we were doing so good tonight, so let's just finish up. My point being that we have to,
you're an
we
asshole.
have to do what's best for the entire community.
So I'm pretty sure, I'm glad he thought it was funny that basically saying this is a Democratic state, meaning what he was trying to say is they're not going to work with us because we're Republicans. I get that they endorsed you, and I'm very proud of you.
They didn't endorse me.
They did endorse you. I can read it. It's on your page. It's on your page. It's on your page. I can read it.
That's 2 years
So
ago.
listen, your state reps can endorse you. Your mayor can. Everybody can endorse you. Your governor, your lieutenant governor, the president can endorse you. At the end of the day, they don't live here. And yes, I said it. They don't live here. Not a single Republican has ever raised your taxes. Not a single Republican has ever run this city into the ground like this. So he can call us whatever you want. Being a Republican doesn't make us bad people, because I'm positive I grew up a Democrat until I joined the military. And then I learned what was really going on and figured it out for myself and what was benefiting from my family. Just because you're a Democrat Republican doesn't make you a bad person. I'm positive we agree on probably 80-90% of the issues. What we don't agree on is how you steal our money, tax us, build your big governments, and keep it within your people, and then we have to keep paying for it. And every time you wanted a raise when you were in the school department, you came to the taxpayer. For 30 years, you went to City Hall, you want more money, you come to the taxpayer. You've not created a single real job your whole life. So please don't talk to us about what we can build in our city, because I know what it takes to build.
Okay, time.
Amen. That was pretty cool.
Spud Webb comes right back inside. Wilkins gets it to Webb. Quickly dishing off the
Yeah.
This trend, to end this trend, zero tolerance for this in the Commonwealth. Not going to happen here. And if you do it, you're going to be punished. I'm serious.
Yeah.
America's burning, but that's how forests grow.
Now you're up.
Everything we can to work to end this zero tolerance for this in the Commonwealth. Not going to happen here. And if you do it,
Yeah, 13 arrested in Boston. But all right. Well, that's the end of my broadcast for tonight. I'll be on Wednesday at 6:30 with Annalisa, and Thursday too with Annalisa, and we'll talk about more stuff that's happened here in the city of Fall River. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a great night, and we will, have a great night, and we will see you guys again on Thursday night at 6:30, and Wednesdays at 6:30 too. I just want to show you guys what was going on, and update you guys on the on the Fall River, on the former Will Flanagan. But hey, my prayers and my prayers go out to the families. I hope Will is okay, and he can recover soon, and get back to work. So have a good night, everybody. Take care. I'll bring you more updates, more news, weather, and sports and stuff. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. Always broadcasting on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but this was a breaking news that I had to, come out with and pull some pictures up and show what was going on in the community. So yeah, former Mayor Will Flanagan was stabbed in the neck, stabbed in the face, chest, and he was brought to some area hospital. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News.